Hi, everybody. I am so happy everybody could join me today. So today we're going to be doing this cute little project. Super simple. Anybody can do it. You're going to need color pencils, markers, or crayons. You're also going to need some sort of paper. I said 2 sheets. You can have 2 sheets of paper just in case you mess up, or if you want to do 2 sides and not 1 side. Okay, and scissors. You're going to need scissors to cut your stuff out. You're going to need some tape. I put something on my table to protect my table. And let's see. I believe that's it. Crayons, color pencils, or markers. Either or. Oh, and a straw. You're going to need a straw. And the reason we're doing this is my project today. It's this little Martian project, and you blow it, and it flies. Now, of course, I didn't want to do it too far because I tried it a while ago, and it went flying across the room, and I couldn't find it. So, very, very lightly. But if you're at home, it don't matter. So that's how you do it. All right, so we're gonna make one of these today. Okay, super simple. To start out, you're going to take your paper. Okay. Now, hopefully, everybody's got a straw. If you don't have a straw, you know what you could do. You can take a piece of paper, and you know how I have done where you use those paper sticks. If you've watched any of my other videos, if you do a paper stick, you just roll a stick up. You could do it that way too, and that's kind of like a paper, like a straw. So anyway, let me get to my chat section here. Okay. All right. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to draw your little Martian onto your paper. Now, you could do it however you want. You can make several different spaceships. In fact, I'm going to get a piece of paper, and I'm going to show you different designs of spaceships that you can do. So I should have had that out already, but I didn't think about it till now, and nothing says you can't change what you're doing, right? So let's see here. So I have my straw, scissors, all that stuff. Okay, I'm just going to get my sketchbook out and do it on here. Okay, so different ways to do spaceships. So I'll do a couple of designs, 2 or 3 designs so you can see, and I'll show you different designs that you can do. If you don't want to do this now and you want to go back later and do it, you can pause it on the video and see what design you like the best, right? So let me just do 1 or 2. I'll show you this one. Because if you want to do this one, you can get started on drawing it now instead of waiting for me to do whatever I'm going to do. And then I like to put little windows in it, you know, and a little door. For some reason, I always like to give my little spaceships a door. Okay, so this is what one looks like. So that's one way of drawing a little spaceship that you could do. And then, of course, we have this one that you can do. We also have the pointy rocket ship that some people like to draw. This. Here. And then, kind of looks the same, but it's the shape is a little different. And I like to put like little rivets on the side of it. Just, I don't know, it's kind of cute like that. Make it look like it's industrial, you know. You can also add fire to the bottom of it, which would be really cute. So let me show you how I do the little fires, you know. All right, and so here's the second version that I have that you could draw. Okay. And then the third, we'll do this one, okay? So I'll show you how to do that one. So if you want to do this one, we're going to start right here, right now, okay? And maybe if I leave this on the table, you could potentially see it. Maybe. Maybe not. Take the paper off. Let's try it like that. Okay. This goes here. All right. Fold this up so you can I'm going to zoom up on my hands anyway, so maybe you'll be able to see it like that if you want to do one of those. Okay, zoom up. Okay, can you see that now? No, still not. Okay. So this is what these look like that you can do. I guess I'm not going to be able to, you're not going to be able to see it. Sorry. Okay. So here are these two examples, and then I'm going to show you how to do this example, which is the one I'm going to be doing again. Okay? To start off, you're going to make a half a circle, right? Maybe a little more, well, maybe a little more than a half a circle. You want that, you want a dome on it. You're going to put your little alien in there. Yeah, maybe a little more than a half a circle. Actually, I would say more or less half an oval kind of shape. So like that. Okay? And then once you have that, the next step is to round it. Now you want to put rounded edges on it because that gives it a feeling like it's not super flat. Makes it look a little more 3D. When you draw, you got to think about that when drawing. You always want to put rounded edges on like things because it gives it that real feel. Okay, and then once I have that rounded, you know what it kind of looks like? Kind of looks like an egg yolk. Egg yolk. All right, and once you get the egg yolk done, the next step is to add this part right here. So we're going to do that part next. So then you're going to draw your little little part of this spaceship here, the little saucer part. You don't have to be super even. I never can get these completely even. That's all right. No such thing as perfect anyway, right? Okay, then once you have that done, then the next step is to do the bottom part. So the bottom part is little bitty right here. So you're just going to go whoop. Now, on this, I actually added these to it, but that's because I didn't realize I wanted it till later. So if you want to just draw those on, you can, or you can take them on. I guess we could take them on. It looks cuter like that, right? Okay. So draw your bottom on. So the bottom you want to start where you ended up here, but down here, right? Right, so start that. Kind of even. This. Kind of looks like a planet. Okay, then once you have that, yeah, this one looks a lot different than the other one I did. I always say, and a lot of other artists always say, that we are our worst critics. There we go. I like that better. Okay, now that I have that, the next step is to draw a little alien in there. I'll show you what I did so far. Okay, now you want to draw the little alien. You can make your alien however you want. You could give it like a head like this if you want. With little slits for nose. You could do it however you want. That's up to you, okay? I like the cutesy aliens, so I'm going to do a little cutesy alien, okay? So that's how I'm doing mine. But remember, I still have these little examples, so if you want to do one like this, you can look at this and do one like that. Alright, so I'm going to do my little cutesy wootsy alien. And I think this time, instead of giving him two little antennae, I'm going to give him one right on the top. So make him look a little different. And then eyes, eyes. Okay, and then this one I'm going to give him a little mouth. Because that's cute. Okay, and then once I have that, then now the next step is to color your spaceship, all right? So with whatever you want to use, like whether it be crayons, markers, color pencils. If you have paint and you want to do it with paint or watercolor, that's up to you. All right, now I'm going to do the same here because I like this little rainbow effect. I think that's cute. So I'm going to start with, oh, I forgot my pink. Start with my pink. Here we go. Okay. And today, the color pencils that I'm using is Liquitex, Prang, and Prismacolor. So those are the ones I'm using today. So pink here. Red. Orange. Now you could even color your spaceship if you wanted like a different color. This one I just left the color of the paper, but the ring anyway. Yellow. Looks like I'm about due for another yellow, aren't I? Green. And a blue. And I'm probably going to be able to add more colors, start over again. Purpley blue. I think that's called violet. Okay, and then start over because I made it pretty small. There we go. Okay, and then I have this like blue slate color that I'm going to use to outline all of it because that's how I did this one right here was with like a blue slate like color pencil. See that? All right, so then I'm just going to outline that. I actually think I might have used more of a gray color, a gray blue, but that's okay. This will work just the same. Go around it. I'm not really a fan of the regular pencil on the paper because it smears. And I feel sorry for all you that have like left hand because my husband's left-handed and like everything smears when he's drawing. You gotta smear it across. Poor thing. Terrible. Alright. There's that. And then same for my little alien. I'm gonna draw him out. Okay. Now that you got all your stuff drawn out again, then you want to go back and color it, okay? With whatever color you want. So I'm going to color my little alien green because in my eyes, aliens are green. Probably not really, but anyway, let's see. Find a nice pretty green. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do it dark green. Color it in. And I don't think I'm going to do all dark green. I think I'm going to give it some light green in there too. So this is what I got so far. Okay. Some light green in there. And I forgot to mention you may need a pencil sharpener. Looks like I might need one, but I'm going to try to get with it. Do it without using it. Alright, and blending is great. You can blend these so well. That's why I highly suggest people go get like quality color pencils because they are, I mean, Crayola crayon pencils are fantastic, but these are just so soft. I just love the way they blend so much. Look how well that blends. Now, mind you, I'm also using a watercolor paper, so it does blend a little easier that way. All right, and then on the top, I want to make it look kind of like glass. So I'm going to put like a little blue edge to it to make it look like, oh, it's in glass. This little thing's spaceship is glass, right? So this like this. Real light, try to blend it to it. All right. There we go. And then on the bottom, I'm going to do that, this gray-blue color. So I'm going to do that there. All right. Now, and then next you want to do, if you want to do these next, okay? So to draw those, you just kind of, well, I kind of want it to be, there we go. Just like that. And that's how you're going to draw that, okay? And then if you want, when you cut those out, which is what I'm doing right now, you could take your paper and cut it and then fold it, and then that way you're going to have it even on both sides. So then once you have that folded, just cut, and then you could just flip over that other side and it'll be even. They'll both be even. You could just go over the other side with that on the edges, right? Ooh. Come on, work with me. Now see, I didn't fold that over on an edge on a fold, so now when I cut it, hope I didn't mess it up. I feel off today because I didn't tape my trash bag to my tape. So now all the stuff is everywhere and it's driving me crazy. I don't like bits of stuff on my workspace. Okay, now that you have those, now the next step I'm going to take is I'm going to outline this side because this one needs it. So now I'm going to outline it with the color. The top part will be hidden anyway because it's going to be taped onto the back. But, you know. And then if you want to color those, you could color those, which I am going to. I'm going to color it a green because I like the green with this slate blue color. So that's what I did with this one. And then I'm going to do that to the other side. I hope you all are following along okay. Okay, now that I have those two things, now the next step is we're gonna cut out our little spaceship, okay? So now cut out your spaceship. Follow the lines. Try not to go over the lines and cut over the lines. And if you do, you'll have to go back and re-outline over the line that you cut. I mean, it can be fixed, but who wants to do it, right? I don't want to go over work I just did. Anyway. Okay, almost got this cut out. And then after that, the tape and stuff is next. Wow. What's next actually is part of the straw. All right, now that I got that done, the next step is working with the straw, okay? Sorry, I had to fix my little mouth. My eye. It wasn't dark enough for me. There we go. Ha! That's so super cute. I actually like this one better than this one. Oh, and I need to do the red top. I forgot the red top. The red part on top of his head. There we go. Okay, now the next step is going to be, you can add like light to it if you want. Add some light to it. Okay, next step is going to be this part, okay? So we need to make this thing so that it can fit, so the straw can fit on it, all right? So what you need to do is you need to take your straw. These things out of the way here. You're going to take your straw and you're going to measure it with your paper. Now, the paper that I used for this one is the watercolor paper, which is what I drew on. But I don't want to use that paper because it's super thick and it was really hard to work with for like bending and taping together because I'm using packing tape today. All right, so the way you're going to do this, you're gonna take your straw, and depending on how big your piece is, okay? So right here, you're going to measure it, right? So you're going to put that down and you're going to measure how long or how tall or how high your spaceship is. So just kind of hold it there and just kind of eyeball it, what you think, about right there. You don't want it to hang over your spaceship. So that's about how long mine is, okay? And then you want it long enough so that you could fold it over and tape it. So I'm going to just, if you have more than what you need, that's fine. It's better to have more than what you need than to not have enough, right? So just make it bigger. Okay, and then I got that. And now you're going to cut that out. That's the next step. Okay. All right, now that you have that, next step is to take your straw. Oh, this paper everywhere. Take your straw and you're going to fold the paper over like this. Don't do it tight. You do not, like right now I'm doing it so that I can kind of roll it and make the paper kind of form to the straw. But you do not want it tight on the straw, because if it's tight to the straw, then forget it. It's not gonna fly. All right. So then now that I have that, I'm gonna tape that. Okay. So take your tape. And you're gonna tape that together. Figure out again. Do it again just to see. All right. And then you're gonna tape that together. Oops. I hope it's okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, then once you have that, the next step is you're going to take your paper and you're going to fold it, okay? You're going to fold it over. So you're going to have your straw in there, okay? And then you're going to take your paper, and you push your straw, and you're going to fold that over, and then you're going to tape that, okay? See that? Fold it over, tape it. So tape it again, right there. Tape that. So, these are so much fun. Okay, and then once you have that done, the next step is to tape this to the back of your spaceship. So now you're going to take that, and you're going to take another piece of tape, and you're going to tape that on. Like this. I think I have, there we go, perfect. All right, and then I got it sideways. And then you just put it in, and then you got to blow to see if it works. So let me zoom out and see if this works now. Right? Here we go. Oh, it did work, and it flew off the table, so now I can't grab it. Anyway, that's how you make one of these. I hope you all had fun. I like this project. This is a lot of fun. It's interactive. Anyway, if you have any, if you want any information on City Museum and when we're opening, or how to get tickets, how to reserve a spot to come into the museum, we have posted all that stuff on citymuseum.org, so you can check that out. Also, I believe we may have some information on City Museum's Facebook page, which you're on right now if you're watching this video. And until tomorrow, I'll be on at 11 o'clock. Come back and see me. Have a great day.